A whole bunch of hustlers tricking we and treating we like first class gangsters. This country is a serious thing and plenty people feel strain and abuse. All we get is fake news. Now hear this. They say how Friday lazy, he can't run the country. Fake news, fake news. And you say how you're a champion, how you love the incensions. Fake news, fake news. But you're victimizing people, Vincentians in real trouble. That's the views. We got the blues.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And the time here in SVG is 7:45, and usually at this time we are expecting commentary from Mr. Kingsley De Freitas. So Kingsley, if you are hearing us and if you are available, you can go right ahead and call us at this time. Alrighty, so Kingsley is usually on the ball with these things. So if we haven't heard from him at this time, he's probably preoccupied. All right, so Kingsley, hoping that you have a good and a safe one today and a busy day, because we know what busy equals. All right, cha-ching, ching, cha-ching, ching. All right. All right, so good morning and officially welcome to the Activated Mornings commentary segment of our program. I trust that everybody is doing just fine for today. It is Friday the 13th of June. Some persons might term it a Black Friday. We see no such thing, all right? We see no such thing because we are not superstitious people. All right, so officially good morning to you, Dianna.
Good morning, Roleza. Good morning to our listeners. It's from our side, it's looking a little bit hazy, but we're looking forward to a great day because guess what? You're here. You're tuned into WEFM, and that alone will make your day a wonderful day.
All right, so already I see that we have somebody calling. All right, good morning, Dave. Dave, oh gosh, Dave. It's too early in the morning, Dave. All right. All right, Dave, as usual, there is a delay. It's too long, and we can't wait for you to hear us on the device that you're listening. All right, call directly, please. Call directly instead. All righty. So, yeah, just to touch on a few things. Last night I looked at, well, I didn't get to look at the whole thing because I had to go to sleep, all right? Mm-hmm. Have to wake up early in the morning, so I have to try to get to bed at a reasonable hour. But I was looking at, okay. Hi, Jacqueline, morning.
Good morning, my lovely ladies. It's been a long time.
Well, you sound like you're bringing
you guys.
You sound like you're bringing the sunshine.
Oh, well, I have the sunshine here because right now it's 26 degrees in London.
All right, Robert.
So it's beautiful.
We're so happy for you.
I'm all summery now. It's all summery.
Lovely.
How you guys are doing? It's been a long time. You guys mightn't hear me, but I'm always locked on.
We're good. And what about you, though? Besides the sun being out, yes.
I'm fine, thank you. Busy as ever. I do private catering. So I'm busy with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Booked and busy is always a good thing.
It's always a good thing. So you guys have a great day, and I'm always tuning every day, all day.
Okay.
All right.
We appreciate hearing that.
You guys have a blessed day.
Yes.
Hi,
Dianna.
Hi.
All right. Have a good one, Jacqueline.
Listening to you guys.
All right.
You too. Take care. Bye.
Bye. All right. All right. I thought I sent a strong message to Joshua the other day about sending us food pictures when we hear walking. Right, Joshua? I thought we spoke to you about this already.
Here he is. Apparently, he does not get the message.
All right, Joshua. Good morning.
What message? What message did you send to me?
About not sending us food pictures when we on air, talking and walking.
I'm fixing breakfast now. My wife has already left. My flags are up. And as you see, I don't know why I do this. I do these 3 eggs every day. One for me, one for Dianna, and one for Roleza.
Oh, that's what you're saying?
I will have to write to your management, Joshua.
Yes. I do that, because it's really sinful to indulge in stuff that others can't partake. So just close your eyes and dream.
And then you will go and ask forgiveness for your sins, right?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even spell sin. On a more serious note, the people hurting in St. Vincent, a lot of Vincentians are hurting. I've been involved in charitable work ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, because my mom would go out and pick up any and everybody. And whatever disease she had, I caught that disease as well. So people hurting. One of the things that strike me most when I come to St. Vincent is that folks would say to me, both male and female, I would say, well, why don't you go to XYZ for support? They say, me not go there. You go to your target thing, and they got your business. They got your business from radio. So people do not speak. I'm not targeting anybody in particular, but folks, if you are involved in a charity, please don't announce it on radio. Don't say a lady came in yesterday. It's like going to church. When I used to go to church, I used to hate those pastors. They say, yesterday, I'm saying this in confidence, I was speaking to a certain sister. I won't call her name, but by the time he finished talking, everybody in the church knows Sister Roleza he's talking about. So, there's certain things you keep to yourself. You don't say certain things because people have feelings and they hurt. And that's why most people just clam up and say nothing at all. So have a great day. And I'm going to continue to keep sending you your eggs until
we write to management.
Until you come to Bermuda.
When it's in 3 eggs, it's 3 bakes. Is that? Yes. Joshua, we don't appreciate that. Okay.
And just in case Queens comes at me and say, well, send your ticket. I listen to commercials all the time. I hear this commercial, come to Jamaica and you'll be all right. Come to St. Vincent. Shop in Jamaica and tell the Department of Tourism, listen, where's my hotel accommodation? Where's my food? You tell me come to Jamaica. Now I'm here, what are you going to do? So I'm telling you, come to Bermuda. Bermuda is great. I'm looking at 2 massive cruise ships right now. But I am not going to entertain any of those folks in my home. If they see me on the street, I'll show them around and that's it. So there's my message to you.
All right,
maybe
Josh.
I would make an exception in the case of my dear friend who I'd be calling later. If she comes to Bermuda, by all means, man, I would sleep on the floor and she could have my bed.
All right, Joshua. Have a good one. Okay. All right, so we recognize that several persons were trying to call. It's interesting. So good morning to the persons on the live. Good morning to Miss Joseph or Mrs. Joseph, and hoping that you're going to have a good one today. All right. All right, so I suppose it might slightly be an open forum because persons were calling, and it seems like we're talking at random this morning. For now. Right, so I was making a comment about, all right. Mm-hmm. Hi, caller, good morning.
Yes, you're right to say hi, caller. I don't understand what's going on.
We don't know either. You don't see how somebody bug your phone. So, yes, must be true.
What is that?
You see how somebody must bug your phone, so it must be true.
Well, you must be, I like how you say that, you made that admission, so I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, that character by Patrick, I was hoping to hear what he had to say. Fake news, plenty fake news. Patrick, if you're listening to me, I wanted to get in touch with me. But congrats for that fake news thing. Real fake news. And some of us don't know when it is real and when it is fake. Right? That's how it is right now in the country.
So you love that song?
Of course.
Yeah.
There are other songs that I love, and
we will play that one by one for you.
One woman was so bold to say that she will leave the females, the woman who's singing culture taking over now. I mean, I'm for coming out of the shell, coming out from the nook and cranny wherever they were, and being a part of this whole calypso business, because calypso is the weapon, the tool for the voices in this country, and once you can use it to your advantage, the message will get across to our leaders that we're thinking more than them, or we understand what is going on in our country. So I'm happy to hear the woman. I can't remember which one stand out for me now, but quite a lot of good calypsos, I must say. Those what I've been able to listen to. And I just want to wish everybody well and that sort of thing. All right? So you take care.
All right. Have a good one, Dave. All right. So, well, Dianna, anything you want to say before I continue speaking?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So I was saying that last night I was looking at is it Onto? I think it was Onto last night, right? And so I was pleased to listen to the calypsos. What I was so pleased to see was the amount of persons in attendance in terms of at the I think it was at the Russell's Auditorium, but it looks like it was packed, right? And not only was it packed, at the time that I started to look, all right, we got finish it after. Hi, Anita. Morning.
Good morning, present, please. I know time soon run out. I'm just calling to say good morning and wishing you guys a God-filled and a blessed weekend. I am kind of busy here. My lady is here, so don't want to take up too much time. Be glad when you're on the phone to give you a 1, 2, 3. You understand? So you guys take care and stay blessed. Joshua, you know the drill. Good morning. All right, guys, take care.
All right, have a good. It's how y'all send messages to each other through us and through everybody. Everybody else hear it, but it's always amusing.
But yeah, you make me laugh. We don't send messages, we just say morning. Every day.
All right, have a good one, Anita.
Right, guys, take care.
To you as well. Thanks. Bye. All right. So I was saying that at the point that I started looking at it, I think I started looking at it close to about an hour after the stream went live. There were like 400 and something persons on the live. And I mean, I believe it would comprise both locals and persons in the diaspora. And let me say good morning to George Valentine. George, I swear you don't sleep, right? Because George was also there commented on the live. And I'm like, this man not going to go to sleep. But, I was happy to see that. I was happy to see that not only the auditorium itself was packed, but also that the interest of persons were there because so many persons. I mean, this was like after 8 minutes. Well, it was minutes to 9 or after 9 when I started looking at it, and to see that persons was still up looking at it, I was pleased to see that, because there are times when we have a little bit of a concern about whether or not calypso is dying, right? From the span in the audience, I can't say it was like a lot of young people, but it was persons maybe just under my age and of course older than me. And I was so appreciative and so happy to see that, right? I see Joshua, they're calling back. All right, Joshua?
You guys normally throw me off when I talk, right? The main reason I called was to wish all the men happy Father's Day.
Okay.
And women, please, you are not a man. When as I said, I'm involved in charities, and sometimes women would say to me, I am the daddy. You're not a father. If God wanted you to be a father, he'd give you a pair of testicles and he'd make your brain dead.
Be happy. We have artificial insemination.
Be happy at being a woman. You are not a man. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
All right, we're going to touch on that.
Men out there, that is.
Yeah, we plan to touch on that after 8, Joshua. So yeah, no problem.
Not a problem. Take care.
All right. All right. So any thoughts, Dianna?
Yeah. Oh, it's Joshua.
Oh,
but I did not look at On Tour. I couldn't look at On Tour last night, but I looked at Upstage the night before. Well, the first half of the performance because yeah.
All right. Good morning. I believe this is John.
Good morning, my sister. How you doing?
We good, and what about you? What about we're good, and what about you?
I am all right. But I'm very, very disappointed with how things going on sanitation department. Sanitation
okay.
over the part.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to listen and then, but I know that you've brought this up before. I know that you've not only just brought up on our program, but also on the Issue at Hand program.
Yeah.
What measures, so before you bring it up again, what measures have you and your other colleagues taken to get some sort of redress? What measures?
We, about 4 of us or 5 of us, go up by the Ministry of Health. We have been, the PS meet with us,
now it's June.
February, March, 10 March, the PS meet with us, and to give us that assurance that before March done, we're going to have a meeting. Up to the hour of no, sister, no meeting have been taken care of, and it getting really out of hand.
Okay, so John, when you called us the last time, there were several persons who suggested that you speak with your union leader, right? You and your other team members, and it's probably best to go as a team.
Listen to me. The union. It's waste of time. The reason why I say that, the union, we have been calling up Mr. Bonadi, because Bonadi is our union. Not no justice. Bonadi we have been calling upon Bonadi so long. To come and deal with the situation and up to the level now, Bonadi and the union ain't cares nothing about sanitation workers. And they listen to me, sister. This thing is really getting out of hand, and we need an urgent meeting at this time. Because listen to me, sister, nobody, just in case anything happens to anyone who works on down sanitation, nobody can sit when nobody did not call over the radio, nobody did not meet with the PI, nobody did not meet with nobody. I have been called up in the PI. The PI is just making a fun of us. A fun. I'm not calling up on her one more time. I am calling up on the Minister of Health one more time to deal with the situation. Please deal with the situation.
All right. So I hear you, John. And yes, you've brought it to the airwaves. You said that you've tried to speak with Mr. Bundy. Have you spoken with Mr. Bundy and nothing is happening? You see, I don't want to tell you other steps that you could take on air, but amongst yourselves, those of you who are in this situation, you're going to have to figure out a way to get your voices heard a little better, all right? But it's not for me to tell you on air.
But sister, listen to me. The Minister of Health and the TS and all them is not concerned about sanitation workers.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You guys are going to have to. You guys are going to have to find. creative way to
yeah.
get your voices heard. All right. So we thank you for ventilating it on air, but there isn't anything that we can do. Yes, you've drawn it to the attention of the public, but amongst yourselves, you guys are going to have to figure out a way to let your voice be heard in a more commanding way. All right?
Yeah.
All right?
But let me say one more thing. I love everybody. I love everybody. And listen to me, I want to know that when John Miguel called over the way and said something, the union and the authority must take it up. But it looks like nobody ain't taking it up. Nobody ain't taking it up. Nobody ain't concerned.
Okay, right. So you're going to have to find a way to let them be concerned. All right, John? So we hope that this matter is resolved the soonest, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
And Tessa, hello.
Yeah, you're still on. Go ahead.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just in case anybody want to get on to me, John Miguel, my number is 5284198. 5284198. I need urgent person to call upon me now. I need it now.
Okay, John. All right.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, and have a good one. All right. So with that, any final thoughts, Dianna?
No, I was just talking about the calypso before we got into that. I saw upstage performance. Well, I didn't see all of it because it started late, like after 9, first person started to sing. So I only watched the first 9 performances, and I was pleased to see young persons involved as well. Divine, I'm hoping I have the correct name. I think her name is Divine. And I saw last night there was another young girl with on tour as well. So I'm really happy to see the young Calypsonians.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was going to end this segment, but just before we end this segment, for those of you who love Calypso and you love the Kixie part of Calypso, jump on the live right now. Like, no. All right. This is one of the reasons why persons are always encouraged to go to the Calypso tents because, I mean, yeah, you're getting the serious stuff and all of that, but you also get humorous renditions, all right? So for those of you who are able to go on the live, our live at this time, going to play a video of a sexy man, like a real confident and sexy man, all right? So here.
West Indian girls does amuse me when they acting highty-tighty. Then from carnival, they forget decency. Dressed in skimpy wear, behaving naughty. Eastern Parkway, St. Vincent to Trinidad. Band or DJ, once the music starts, they behaving bad. West Indian women, too rude when it's carnival. They're too rude, hips gyrating. They're too rude, bosom vibrating. They're too rude, West Indian women, too rude.
All right, so that one, I don't know who the artist was, but that was him there doing his rendition. I'm not sure if that song came through on air, but I'm hoping that person's able to hear it. But yeah, so he was there dressed in a midriff top and tights and a pink. The theme for his thing was pink, belly out and everything. So yeah, that was interesting. All right, so I know the video is circulating a bit on social media. So yeah. All right,
I'm glad the musicians were able to compose themselves and continue with their playing.
Yeah, I think the facial expressions was what made it so funny. All right, so that was his schoolmate. Kojo, what is his name? Because we don't know his name. All right, so Kojo saying that it was his schoolmate. All right. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna get his name, but we'll get it for the next segment. But we have to head on out at this time. Time here in SVG, it is 8:09, and our time check came through the compliments of New Haven Funeral Home.